Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Marvel DC, and I liked this episode of Harley Quinn. Now, I'm sorry that this review is a bit late out, as such as I think it was the last one at least. Yeah, it was episode 3 that was a bit late. This is also a bit late, but not as late. I know I said in my last review for the last episode, I said that I liked it, but I didn't like it because I know that the writing is bad in this movie. A thing that I don't like anymore about the show that I could put aside before, but now I can't anymore is the writing. I really don't like the writing, and I know it is supposed to be bad. It's supposed to be left. I mean, Harley Quinn is good. If you're a DC fan or just a Batman in general, a Batman fan or a DC fan, watch Harley Quinn. It is a good show. It is what it tries to be. It is what it wants to be. Harley Quinn knows what it wants to be, and Harley Quinn knows what they're doing. I just don't like the writing. I know that it's on purpose that they are doing this with the writing. It's for laughs. It's for not to make all of this as serious as it could be, because the show is not as serious as it could be. But I don't like it. I don't like it. Me personally. I mean, I'm glad for you if you like it. You have a show that you can watch without any trouble, without any problems. But I personally am not a fan of it. But yeah, let's talk about this episode. I actually really like this episode. Not because that Harley and her crew weren't in it at all. There were no scene where Harley Quinn and her crew were in. This episode mainly focused about Batman, because as we know, the last season Batman was gone. He almost died. But I actually enjoyed this episode. This episode was good. I mean, it had good writing. I didn't find any instances or at least any big instances where they put bad writing as the same thing as comedy. Before this episode, the last episode was my favorite. This is now my favorite. It is coincidental that my favorite episode of Harley Quinn for now is the one and only episode of Harley Quinn that doesn't include Harley Quinn and her crew. And yeah, I really enjoyed the fact that Bruce Wayne actually wants to be Batman. And I like the dynamic between Bruce Wayne and Alfred. I do like that. There was one scene in the episode where, that Bruce is not allowed to go outside because of Alfred, and then Bruce goes inside Alfred's room to steal the bat suit that Lucius Fox made previously. I enjoyed the little the dynamic between those the kid and the parent dynamic the two of them had. I think that this is actually a perfect episode. It's not 10 out of 10 like the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars ending was so much. I love that episode so much of Clone Wars. Anyway, but yeah, I don't think that there's anything else to say. It's a good episode. It's not like Clone Wars season 7 last 4 episode level, but it's not either down at Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker level bad. It's a kind of between those two, but it's pretty close. Or I wouldn't say pretty close, but it's close to Clone Wars. That was my review that was what I feel for Harley Quinn Season 2 Episode 5, titled Batman's Back, man. So yeah, Batman's back, he ain't dead yet. Which I would be very surprised if they killed Batman. I'm not very surprised, I am a bit surprised, but not as surprised that they have killed Penguin. I was surprised when it happened, but I would be way more surprised if they killed Batman. Anyway, or if they are going to kill Batman, I would hope it's like in a natural disaster way, like it almost was in Season 1. But yeah, that was my review for Harley Quinn Season 2 Episode 5. So if you want to see more Harley Quinn reviews for each and every episode, they might be a bit late, but that's because I am very busy at the moment with school, because we have some online classes. But yeah, if you want to see a Harley Quinn review for every single episode when they come out, click that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed this individual video, leave a like, and maybe you can go watch another video. Maybe you can watch every single one of my Harley Quinn reviews. I've made a Harley Quinn review of every single Season 2 episode, the first episode of Season 1, and the entire of Season 1. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.